Yeah. Meet Kenny.
Hi, and this is Leslie.
Hello.
And today we are going to be making French bread.
Bonjour, let's get started.
Bonjour! So for ingredients, we will use 2 1/4 cup of warm water, which I have not gone out yet because it needs to be
Warm.
very hot.
Oh.
2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of instant or active dry yeast. I use the instant. The active is a little bit out of my comfort zone. 2 1/4 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, or avocado oil, but I use olive oil. That's what I've used in the past, and it's worked out. Then we'll have 5½ to 6 cups of bread flour, but I don't really measure that. I just kind of go off of what the dough looks like as I'm adding it, because you can use less, you can use more. The most important part is how the dough is like forming. So the first step, you ready to get started?
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna use this bowl.
Okay.
We are going to add the sugar and the yeast.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Woohoo! And I will say this step is going to look disgusting and it's going to smell like a little bit weird too. You're going to be like, is this even the way it's supposed to go? But you're going to put it back in the mixer and just stir it until it bubbles and like foams. So for now, we're going to add the salt into the mixture, the oil, and we're gonna keep mixing it. We're actually supposed to add it gradually, but that's my bad. Looks kind of yucky, huh? So we're gonna add, it says to add 3 cups gradually, but we're gonna start with just 1 and keep it going. There we go. We'll wait for it to mix in the bowl just a little bit more. You see how it's getting like really thick?
Yeah.
Typically, you'll use around 6 cups total.
Okay.
We're sitting at about like 2½ in here right now. So we've got lots more flour to add. But it's a process. You don't want to do it too quickly because then the flour won't blend into the dough.
Oh.
See how it's starting to dough up?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Let me show up.
See how it's starting to stick to the sides now? It's not as flaky.
Oh yeah.
So then we'll add more flour. But this is the point where you start adding like less and less at a time. You don't want to add a big amount.
Okay.
Woohoo! See how I added a lot and now it's just kind of like it's forming some more now. You see how like bits and pieces are coming off, like kind of like folding like paper?
Oh yeah, like flaky layers?
Yeah, so that means it's too dry right now. So we're gonna let it keep mixing and keep incorporating the flour into it until it becomes sticky again. And then if it becomes sticky again, we'll add more flour. And if it continues to go in like a full ball of dough without becoming super sticky, then we're good to go.
Wow. Nice.
It's like a science experiment.
It is.
Like
I
you
love that. Learn science with us.
Science.
Science.
So it's looking better, but it's still sticking to the bottom. So we're gonna add a little bit more. Not a lot, just a little bit. This video could be so long. It's just gonna be us staring at this bread. And I'm thinking it's about done. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll add any more. I think this is finished. It's picking up like the last little pieces and it's not stuck to the bottom anymore. The bowl looks a lot cleaner than it did a minute ago. So let's get a little like a hand towel. We'll cover it so it's not exposed to anything. So we'll set the timer for 10 minutes. And then when the timer goes off, we'll come back we'll stir it for 10 seconds. Like we'll turn it on and let it stir for 10 seconds. And then we'll set the timer again. And we're gonna do this 5 or 6 times total. So this is time number 1.
Okay.
That we're on. So it's gonna take us an hour.
Oh.
But it's every 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's not a lot of work, but
Alright.
it's time consuming. So
Yeah.
we'll see you in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Alrighty, so the first 10 minutes of 6 are done. So we are going to mix this for 10 seconds. Let me show you. That's what our dough is looking like right now. Just mix it up, make sure it's not sticking to the bowl anymore. And then we'll stop it right there and we'll cover it up again. And then we wait 10 more minutes. The timer is about to go off for our second set of 10 minutes. So this is round 2 out of 6. So, and it's pretty simple, but we're gonna make Lesslie do it. So we got 3 seconds on the clock, so I'm just gonna turn it off. Okay. All right.
And then.
So you are going to take the towel off.
Okay.
It's getting bigger. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can really tell. Move it 1 over to stir. Count 10 seconds.
10.
Cool, and turn it off. And cover it back up.
Oh, I could not have messed that up.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
so easy. Just for fun. This we kind of just go by what you think looks best. But we cut it in half.
Okay.
We're gonna cut this in half. Alrighty. Yeah, those look about the same size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this in mine?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna press it out and kind of let it expand as much as possible. This is kind of tough, especially because we floured the surface like a lot. But we're gonna want it to be like a big rectangle.
Okay.
Now that we're kind of both there, now's some more like artsy things. We are going to fold it. Like
Wait,
this.
it's shrinking. Don't shrink.
It's okay if it shrinks a little bit, because you want it to be doughy. And then you'll have to fold it again.
Okay, do it again.
So you'll just kind of like, it'll start to turn into like a roll.
Yeah.
So let's try. They look so different. So let's try and like roll it a little bit, make it more round.
Oh, okay.
We just want to make sure there's no air bubbles. You would know if there was like an air bubble in it. Okay, so the next part, which you can do after you let it rise.
Can I do mine?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. After you let it rise, you can do it, but if you don't have like a super sharp bread lane, which is like the specific instrument on how to do it,
I've seen those
it
on
could
TikToks.
make the bread like collapse, because
Oh.
it'll get like really airy.
Mm.
So we're gonna do it now, and we have a really sharp knife, so we're gonna be careful. But we're basically gonna make like diagonal like slits in the bread, but it's gonna be super light and just on top. Just like that.
Nice.
So it'll add some like air inside the bread. Yeah, you just want a really sharp knife, and you want to do it like really shallow into the bread. And you don't want to do too many, you'll spread them out a little bit.
How deep?
Not very deep at all. So kind of be careful picking it up.
Okay.
You don't want it to lose its shape that you just tried so hard to do. Move the tray over here.
And then that's my turn.
There we go. Alright, and move the tray over here.
Alrighty.
So we'll put them side by side here in the oven. And we'll cover them with a towel.
Again?
Yep. And now, we're going to let them rise for 1 hour.
Oh.
So we've left these sitting here for an hour, and they should have doubled in size. So we're going to take a look before we put them in the oven. Ready?
Alrighty, let's see.
Big reveal.
Oh.
Okay.
Alrighty.
See, Leslie's already looks 10 times better than mine does.
Of course
It's like
it does.
like a weird shape.
Let's see.
I'm looking at them, and I kind of want to make another, like, slice them again a little bit.
Uh-huh.
This might be controversial.
Okay.
Good, looking good. Okay, so we preheated the oven to 375 once it got kind of close to the bread being done rising. And then this is also going to be controversial.
Okay.
So we're gonna put the bread in. Let me double check. Okay, so we actually did fit them all on one tray. So we are going to put it in the oven. You ready?
No.
You ready?
No.
No?
Okay, okay.
I think they're done. I'm just gonna rub in the butter on.
Yeah, get real buttery.
Oh, that looks so good.
It does. Now that's the color I was expecting to see.
Oh my gosh. It looks so good. Shut up.
Kenny's red.
Hey, I helped you form this one.
Kenny's red.
Well, it makes sense. My back is crooked, so why not?
Hey, mine too. Mine too. That does not.
I helped you with that one.
It's so pretty. It is so pretty.
Should I try this?
I don't know. Up to you. Wait, don't try it. I want to see you try it.
So, you want to cut yours?
Yeah.
Ooh. Look, it's beautiful.
That's perfect. Oh my gosh. You guys. I made bread.
It's beautiful. I love
Look
it.
at that. Look at that.
A little up close shot. A little up close shot. Yeah. Should we cheers?
We
Before take a bite?
should.
Cheers.
That is good.
It's bread. Yeah.
That is so good. Oh my gosh.
We need to get Allie in here.
We do. Is she on the phone?
Is she still on the phone?
We hope you like your bread. I love mine. I'm proud of mine. Good job.
I hope all the tips and tricks that I gave throughout the process helps a lot. It was a lot of trial and error at the beginning. A lot of the stuff they don't tell you in the recipes, so.
I've never done bread before, and for this to be my first bread.
Pretty good. Pat yourself on the back. So I hope you followed along at home, or at least some people did, and I hope you enjoy your bread.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Hope you enjoyed. We'll
Yeah.
see you next time.
next time.
Bye. All right, Allie, you can come back and eat more bread.